Emergency responders around the region could soon be using unmanned aerial vehicle technology, according to a plan revealed in a press conference today. Adam Varhajikal was there and joins us now live in the newsroom with the story. Adam?
Well, Ari, it's important to emphasize that nothing is set in stone yet. It has to be approved by the Washoe County Commission and the Federal Aviation Administration before we can even think about seeing UAVs in our airspace. But first responders told me how it can improve the outcome of their missions.
When people look at unmanned systems, there are always some skeptics. But when you demonstrate the ability to save time when saving a life, it's hard to argue that it's not an effective tool.
The stakeholders are looking to use UAVs for emergency services like finding missing people or carrying medical supplies.
We're not going to use it in an offensive way at all. We're not going to watch for people. We're not going to put it on SWAT calls and that type of thing.
Drone America is based in Reno, and the CEO says his prototype is built pretty tough.
It's carbon Kevlar construction, so you can actually beat it to death, cover it in mud, and then hose it off.
It's also waterproof, and someone can actually use it as a flotation device. Firefighters told me a UAV could be very useful in monitoring brush fires from a safe distance without putting their crews in danger.
Understand how big the fire is, what kind of resources we're going to need, where it's moving, and understand a lot more about that fire before we ever deploy.
The UAVs would need to be flown by licensed pilots, so the Washoe County Sheriff's Office says their Raven helicopter pilots would handle that duty. And educators also say the UAV industry will benefit our economy. TMCC offers a program that teaches students how to fix and maintain systems.
As he's becoming to the silver arena, someone's going to need to work on these. Someone's going to need to understand how the power plants work, how the autonomous systems work, how they think, how they're controlled. So the industry is going to need technicians.
And he says if the proposal is approved, it could be used for more than just emergency services.
Just think some of the industrial applications. They could inspect power lines, we can inspect geothermal plants, we can see in about every spectrum you can imagine, precision agriculture, livestock management.
And as for the initial funding, Sheriff Haley says it'll come from drug seizure money. Covering the story live in the newsroom, Adam Varhajikal, Channel 2 News.